Well, India's women began the day today with a chance to inflict a whitewash on the Southern Stars for the first time on home soil. And the match began in the same form as the previous two, with India winning the toss and putting Australia into bat. There was a change for Australia though, with Alyssa Healy promoted to open the batting, Grace Harris dropping down the order. But Healy out first ball of the innings, and Jhulan Goswami with the strike. Beth Mooney chipped in with another score of 30 plus, 34 off 36 balls. Meg Lanning, 26 at better than a run a ball, but it was Ellyse Perry, 55 not out off 41 balls, who gave the innings some real impetus.
Again, 6 to finish.
As Australia were able to post 5 for 136. Well, that was a total that India had already chased down previously in the series, so they knew they had a good chance of victory. But they didn't bank on Ellyse Perry finding form with the ball. Career best 4 for 12 she took, including a catch to dismiss the dangerous opener Vanita.
Will it be safe though? No, not at all.
An injury to Smriti Mandana meant she came in lower down the order. Perry had her caught by Grace Harris at mid-on.
The bubbling catch is taken.
And by then, Australia felt they were starting to get the match under control. India reached 8 for 121, handing the Southern Stars a 15-run win. And India winning the series 2-1. Well, we've got the player of the match here, Ellyse Perry, a career best, 4 for 12 and an unbeaten half century as well. Ellyse, congratulations. A consolation win, I guess, but must be really pleasing for this team to put together a performance to end the series.
Yeah, thanks, Alison. It was nice to hit back today with the win. And look, these last 3 games have been really fantastic preparation for us in terms of the World T20 coming up in a couple of months' time. And they've given us some really clear ideas on what we need to tinker with and improve from our own game. And having said that, I thought India were absolutely outstanding this whole series as well, so it's been a really great challenge.
You really needed that big over at the end of the innings, didn't you? 17 runs coming off it as you got to your half century as well. Were you a little bit worried about the total that you'd set?
Yeah, I think we underclubbed a little bit, even with that last over. There was probably just a bit of a lull when Meg got out and I came in and just couldn't score freely, which was a little bit frustrating, and it's probably something that we need to work on a little bit. But it was nice to get a few runs at the end there and put up a competitive total, and I thought the bowlers then defended that really well today, which was really pleasing.
Oh, good bowling. Farrell's delivered.
Well, here is the player of the series, Jhulan Goswami. Jhulan, congratulations. A defeat in the last match today, but overall the series win. What does this mean for the India team and how far that you've come?
First of all, thank you so much. It means a lot, beating Australia in Australian soil, win the series. I think first time we won the series in Australia, so that gives us a lot of confidence for World Cup, because we are going to play after a few months. We are going to play World Cup in India. So before that, definitely that will give us a lot of confidence.
Does it take any gloss off at all the fact that Australia won the match today? You weren't able to chase down a third time.
But we're trying a little bit, but sometimes certain things doesn't work, because they bowled well, they batted well. Particularly Ellyse Perry batted really well last few overs, then she bowled well. And I sometimes doesn't think was nothing coming your way, because in regular interval we are giving our wicket, and that's give us a little bit cost us, because there is no big partnership in the centre. So because of all these things, small things, we led back today.
And yourself as player of the series, you must be pleased with getting those wickets consistently as you do at the top of the innings.
I always try to contribute from my side, because that's my role as a new ball bowler. Always try to give early breakthroughs, because if you're able to give early breakthrough, definitely that will give us our release pressure, because I try to always tell them that you don't need to take any pressure. That's my job. You just go there and bowl.
Now, the World T20 is of course coming up in India. Do you think your team will be even stronger when you're playing on your home soil?
Definitely, because we know the condition, we know the wickets, everything. There will be a lot of support for us. So definitely that will give us. But again, you have to follow certain process. You cannot rely on certain thing, because this format you cannot predict. And but if you follow the process properly, definitely result will be our way. But for that, it's a long way to go. Again, we are going to play ODI. Then after that, we are playing series against Sri Lanka at home. So before that, we at least have few matches. We have to play well and consistently. That if you do well, definitely you might have a good result in the World Cup.
Well, the Southern Stars avoided the 2020 whitewash, but there is still a question mark over the opening partnership heading into the New Zealand tour and then the World T20. But India win the series 2-1, the Southern Stars getting a victory here at the SCG to then take into the 3-match one-day series.